YouTube, man, what's good? Your boy Protect Sports, but your boy Tone back with a review today. State of the Redskins Special Edition. Let's talk about the roster. Okay. I've been in a lot of Redskin Facebook groups lately, and I've been seeing a lot of we need to trade this player, trade this player, trade this player, trade this player, trade this player. I'm going to give you a list of players that I will keep myself as my young nucleus of the future, and players that I'm either cutting straight up, I'm trading, or just guys are going to just let them go in free agency. So let's start with the guys I'm going to keep. I'm going to go by position by position. This is going to be a long video, so I'm letting you know now. Don't be shocked. It's going to be a long one. Let's get into it. Let's start with the quarterback position. The only quarterback I'm keeping on the roster is Dwayne Haskins and Alex Smith. As you know, Alex Smith is nursing a broken leg. They compound fractured in last year's game against the Texans. That catastrophic injury led to us drafting Dwayne Haskins as our quarterback of the future. And also, of course, Dwayne Haskins, the future of the franchise in my eyes, our future franchise quarterback. I'm always say Alex Smith because you're paying him a lot of money, and you will have to assume that you want to not take a big cap hit by just letting him go, and he's not going to retire because he wants his money. Duh. So with that being said, you have to keep Alex Smith. I'm not sure. He's going to either be the highest paid backup, or you're going to start him next year over Haskins as Haskins continues to learn. And I think with Alex being on the field more, I think that will help Dwayne learn better. So I think that Alex will take Dwayne on his wing like he did Patrick Mahomes. So I think we won't. If we see Haskins the rest of this season, don't expect to see him next year. Expect him to probably sit behind Alex for a little while after this and to continue to learn under Alex for a year. And after that year, will be the 2021 season, we can go ahead and let Alex walk or whatever, and have Dwayne be the guy of the future. Either that will happen, or he'll just be the highest paid backup quarterback in the league because you can't cut him because he has such a huge cap hit that you can't cut him. So you have to keep him. So enough with the quarterback position. I'm spending too much time on that. Running back, I say Bryce Love, Darius Geis, and hopefully Chris Thompson. I say hopefully because I'm on friends with Chris right now. He's on the last year of his deal. I'm not exactly sure if the rest of them want to extend another contract to him or not. I know Bryce Love is a running back of his future. He's coming off a torn ACL. He's had another surgery to continue to repair the knee. I think this is a cleanup procedure, but I don't know all the details of that. But I hope Bryce can come back healthy in 2020 and be ready to go for the Washington Redskins. And of course, Darius Geis, the guy we spent a second round pick in the 2018 NFL draft on, that's also torn ACL. So the Rams just is looking pretty thin right now. But if these two guys can come back healthy, at least we have two backs that we can split carries to at least. So that's enough for the running back position. Wide receiver, I think I have 4 guys I'm keeping. Actually, I got 5. Of course, Terry McLaurin, Paul Richardson. Actually, I'm going to put Paul Richardson on the fringe side of things. So definite keeps is Trey Quinn, Terry McLaurin, Steven Sims Jr., and Kelvin Harmon. I'm going to start with Terry McLaurin, of course. Definitely rookie of the year candidate in my eyes. He has over 400 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns this year. He's played really well. He's showed he can create separation with his pure unadulterated speed and also with his route running ability. So I think that Terry McLaurin is definitely a keeper on this roster. He's definitely one of the best young receivers in football and definitely a legit number 1 wide receiver. Trey Quinn's been showing some solid things from the slot. I've been impressed with him in his limited amount of targets. He's actually caught the ball. He hasn't dropped too many passes. He seems dependable. He's not the fastest guy in the world, but he's quicker than fast. But like I said, he creates separation with route running ability, and also he can catch the ball and not drop a lot of passes. So he's very dependable. So dependability and quicker than fast, but solid is something that I like in my slot receiver. So I definitely think Trey Quinn's a keeper. Kelvin Harmon. So I've seen some good signs of really good play from Kelvin Harmon. A little bit of time he's actually had to play. He's made some really tough contested catches, really solid hands. I just want to see him get more opportunities. He deserves more opportunities. And then finally, Steven Sims Jr., our gadget guy. He reminds me of Percy Harvin with his gadget abilities and things like that. And I really think he's a nice gadget guy to keep around. He's also a pretty good return man too. So Definitely those 4 guys. So I'm keeping 4 guys at receiver with a fringe 5th guy. So that's enough of the running back, quarterback, and wide receiver position. Just get the tight end. We need to revamp the entire tight end position. Jeremy Spring's the only guy I'm keeping right now. We have revamped the whole entire tight end position. That's as simple as that. We need to infuse some young talent at the tight end position who can catch the ball, create separation with route running and or speed, and also a guy can actually also block along with Jeremy Sprinkle. So we need to revamp the tight end position in its entirety, excluding Jeremy Sprinkle, the only guy I'm keeping right now. Offensive lineman, Brandon Sheriff definitely. I heard a lot of trade rumors talking need to trade Brandon Sheriff. I think what the Redskins are going to do about that, they're going to franchise tag Brandon Sheriff. They're going to try to get a long-term deal done before the beginning of the 2020 season, and he will be locked up and ready to go and be locked in for the long-term as a Washington Redskin. So enough of that talk about we need to trade Brandon Sheriff. Shut up. I don't want to hear that. The offensive line is so tough. I would say Morgan Moses is a keeper for now. If you want to really move him, I say you probably would. But as of right now, you probably want to keep Morgan for now. So Morgan Moses, Brandon Sheriff, Chase Roulier, Ross Peterbaker, and Wes Martin are my 5 keepers as of right now. And also Eric Flowers. He's not looked half bad. I'm going to give him credit. He's not looked half bad left guard. He's not like some total trash. He's actually looked pretty decent. So I'd definitely say he's definitely a keeper on this roster for now at least. So I will send a contract to him next year to actually keep him around if I'm the Redskins. Probably a little bit less money though, but I'll definitely keep him around. So that's the offensive line. I'm only keeping 5 guys. And we'll get to the guys I'm getting rid of later. Let's get to the defense. I'm keeping all 5 of my defensive linemen. I really think these guys are the best position on the football team right now. Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, Matt Ioannidis, Caleb Brantley, and Tim Settle. All these guys have played really good ball this year. These guys have looked solid, especially as of late. Definitely playing really good ball. I'm impressed with those guys. That's literally the best 5 players on our roster right now, point blank, period. Best position on this team is defensive line. Good job, y'all. Let's get to linebacker. I'm going to start with the inside linebackers first. I am keeping Josh Harvey Clemens. I think he's a really solid coverage guy, especially on 3rd down. Cole Holcomb, Reuben Foster, and then Sean Dion Hamilton, as well as, I think that's about it. I think those 4 guys. And I'm moving Ryan Anderson to the inside. So those would be my 5 inside linebackers. My outside linebackers are Montez Sweat, Casanova McKenzie, and I can't think of that guy's name. Noah Spence. Sorry for the pause there. Noah Spence. It's a notable guy that I didn't say his name. I will get to that later. So those are my outside linebackers I'm keeping. Cornerbacks, it's only 4 I'm going to keep on the roster right now. Fab Moreau, Quentin Dunbar, Jimmy Moreland. I think that's about it. Actually, I think it's 3. Yeah, I think it's 3. Yep, Jimmy Moreland, Fab Moreau, Quentin Dunbar. And yeah, that's about it, man. I don't really see any other corners. And I'll probably move Donis Alexander from the practice squad to the active roster next year. So it's only 4 guys I'm keeping right now. It's a couple guys that need to go. Let's just say that. A couple guys that need to go. I'm just saying. Yeah. So yeah, Fab Moreau, Jimmy Moreland, Quentin Dunbar, and Donis Alexander. Yeah, definitely. So enough of that. Let's get to safeties. I am keeping all of our safeties. I think our safety position isn't half bad. Monte Nicholson, Landon Collins, Troy Apke, and he's actually shown some pretty good play there. Troy Apke, been playing some good ball lately. And DeShazer Everett, our special teams captain. This tough part of the video. I hope you guys are ready. These are guys I'm getting rid of. Let's get into it. All right, I'm starting with the quarterback position. Case Keenum and Colt McCoy got to go. The Jay Gruden guys, Jay Gruden's no longer the head coach. I'm going to bring a new head coach in. So I think you're going to be bringing your own guys in. And these 2 guys are Jay Gruden guys. Don't have time for them. They got to go much faster than slow. It was nice knowing you. Adios. Next, running back position. Chris Thompson. You have to trade him. I want to keep him, and I don't know if the Redskins are going to extend a contract to him. So if you don't know if you're going to give him a contract extension right now, you need to move him. You need to move him ASAP. You need to get some value for him. You need to get draft picks. We need to get draft picks so we can draft players who can actually produce at certain positions of need. And I do think running back position is a need. I forgot about a guy I wanted to keep. I'm so sorry about this. I do want to keep Wendell Smallwood. So I think he's our new Chris Thompson, and Chris Thompson is out the door. Boom, that's done. All right, so running back Chris Thompson, let's get him out of here. Wide receiver, Paul Richardson, I am on the fringe with. So I've seen some good things from Paul, but Paul's been very underwhelming that's saying the least. And but it's still a lot of things, quarterback play, things like that. There's a lot of factors that come into it. You have to think about it. When he was in Seattle, he was playing with Russell Wilson. Okay? This is Russell freaking Wilson we're talking about. Probably one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and it ain't close. So, with that being said, the quarterback play has been definitely been a problem in Washington. As well as Alex Smith did play last year, he was not really a force multiplier. So he did make Paul Richardson better. He made no one better. You don't even start with Case Keenum. He played 2 really good games all season. Outside that, been like cold trash, Colt McCoy, cold trash. So, that being said, and Dwayne Haskins is a work in progress. That being said, I can't really judge Paul Richardson quite yet. But if you can move him for something, I say you need to move Paul Richardson as well. Enough of that. Wide receiver position done. So at quarterback, wide receiver, tight end, Jordan Reed, Vernon Davis, both got to go. Jordan Reed, I think he's going to retire. Too many concussions. Stays hurt. I'm tired of it. It's time to move from Jordan Reed. Boom, that's done. Vernon Davis, too much of a cap hit. We don't have a lot of cap space. I like to keep Vernon, but he's also stay injured as well, and he's in his mid-30s. By the time the Redskins are good, he'll be down near 40, and I don't have time for that, so let's just get him out of here. Boom. So, tight end position is done. Offensive lineman. We have to trade Trent Williams. There's not an if. We have to trade Trent Williams. Go get that first-round pick, shut up, and take what you can get for him, and get him out of here. He doesn't want to play for this franchise. He doesn't want to be here. Why are you forcing him to be here? Why? That's a waste of energy and time. Trade him now. Get him out of here. Call the Browns. Get your first-round pick and something else. Maybe first-round pick and Denzel Ward. And get out of town. What the fuck? I don't get it. If I'm the Redskins, I'm calling the Browns. I want Denzel Ward, and I want a second and third-round pick. If you give me that, you can have Trent Williams and get the hell out of my face. I will take that right now. I will take a second and third in Denzel Ward. I'm taking a third, a fourth, a fifth, and David Njoku. If you can give me one of them packages, you can have Trent Williams. I need draft picks. I need young players who's on inexpensive deals who can play well. Our cap situation is trash. So that's it for that. So Trent Williams got to go. Okay. Defense. So I'm keeping on my defensive lineman. Inside linebacker, John Boston, we just cutting him. We just giving John Boston. He's just not good. Don't want to replace him with him. I don't care. Outside linebacker, another big name, another big core Redskin. Ryan Kerrigan. I don't want to do this, but Ryan got to go, man. Not because he's not a good player. It's not indicative on Ryan Kerrigan. It's just that he's older now. We have to move him and get something for him. I know you want to retire a Redskin, but right now we are in rebuilding mode, and I don't want Ryan Kerrigan to be part of the rebuild. It's not fair to Ryan Kerrigan. This is for Ryan Kerrigan's sake to go win a Super Bowl and go to a competitive football team. This is not an indictment against Ryan Kerrigan. I want Ryan Kerrigan to fucking win, man. I want to go win a damn ring. Playing in multiple playoff games a year. He deserves this. He actually deserves this. He doesn't deserve this walking piece of mediocrity this damn franchise is. He deserves better than this. And I really think that we need to move him and get his salary off the books so we can finally have some cap room. And also that gives Ryan Kerrigan a chance to go win. That's it, that's all. So Ryan Kerrigan is a big name I'm moving out on the outside linebacker position. Cornerback, Josh Norman has to go. Simply put, he's getting too old. His cap number's too high. He's not playing well. He's not consistent as he used to be. It's just time to move on from Josh. I think Josh is still a good football player. Nothing against Josh. He doesn't fit what the Redskins want to do defensively. with their man-to-man scheme. When he's a man, he gets burnt. We don't play enough zone for Josh to really fit here. So that being said, Josh has to go. You can possibly trade something for him. Maybe you can get a 7th-round pick or something like that just to get him off your books. But as of right now, I don't think you can get anything for him. So I think post June 1st cut, go and cut him, get your $11.5 million in cap savings, and let him find another team. Simply put. And I said safety, we're keeping everyone, right? Yep, safety, we're keeping everyone. So okay, I got the players I'm keeping, players I'm letting go. Now, how do I replace the players I'm letting go? Let's start the quarterback position. I think we're going to keep 2 QBs, so I'm not really worried about that. Running back to replace Chris Thompson. I've already explained that we're going to keep Wendell Smallwood probably. That will keep the third down back intact and allow you to have a third down back. So that's enough of that. Wide receiver, Paul Richardson, just draft another receiver early in the draft next year and call it a day. Draft a guy maybe like in the 3rd round, something like that, and have him team with Terry McLaurin. Or we just could continue to develop Kelvin Harmon and draft receivers later on in the draft to there are developmental guys that you can help nurture over time and things like that. Wide receiver, running back, quarterback. We are at tight end. We need a tight end in the worst way. I don't know how we're going to get a tight end. Maybe we can acquire O.J. Howard. You can go get a guy in the draft probably. But definitely O.J. Howard, someone I'll be targeting if I want to move someone. If I want to trade for a player. If you want to be buyers at the trade deadline, I will try to get O.J. Howard. He'd definitely be a nice tight end in the future. His future's not in Tampa. Tampa needs to move him. So that being said, I think he'd be a nice fit in Washington. To team up with Jeremy Sprinkle being the passing tight end, while Jeremy Sprinkle focuses on the blocking side of things. And O.J. Howard can actually block as well, so he's actually very versatile. So I pretty big doubt fits the tight end position. Offensive line, we got to take Andrew Thomas with the 3rd pick in the NFL draft. That just solves that. That's done. Just draft Andrew Thomas. End of story. Defense. Defensive line is probably the best position on the football team. I'm not really worried about the defensive line right now. Let's get to inside linebacker. The inside linebacker is fine once Ruben Foster gets healthy. So once he gets healthy and you have Cole Holcomb and guys like that contributing on the inside, he should be perfectly fine. Once JHC gets healthy, Josh Harvey Clemens, and Ruben Foster gets healthy, I think we'll be perfectly fine at the linebacker position. The inside linebacker anyways. Outside linebacker, I said keeping Montez Sweat, keeping Kessler McKenzie, and Noah Spence. Noah Spence has actually been flashing to me a lot, and I think you can keep him on a very inexpensive deal. So how to replace Ryan Kerrigan, right? I said we got to move Ryan Kerrigan. How to replace him? You get the Davion Clowney. Simply put, you get cap room, get enough cap room to acquire Davion, and you get him in free agency. If the Seattle Seahawks do not franchise tag him, I think that's someone the Redskins should definitely target to speed up the rebuilding process a lot faster. So that's for outside linebacker. Or any pass rusher. The best pass rusher available. But I think that'd be probably the best one available right now. If you want to show 4-3 again, you can always just put him on the defensive line and let him go crazy as well. So, yeah, that's that. But see, you got drafted Montez Sweat and all that now, so I don't think you can play a 4-3 right now. But we'll see what happens with that. We'll see who the defensive coordinator is and how they want to do their scheme. But I'm assuming they're going to stay at a 3-4. So, Davion might not be the best fit, but I think he's the best football player available at edge rusher. And you can stand him up, go get the quarterback. That's all I want him to do, go get the quarterback anyway. So whenever you stand up in a 2-point stance or whenever he's in a 3-point stance with his hand in the dirt, just go get the quarterback, simply put. So that's outside linebacker. Cornerback, I really want to trade Trent Williams for Denzel Ward. I really think that really fixed the problem. I honestly think that's... And back to tight end, I think getting David Njoku also can solve the tight end problem. But to solve our cornerback problem, to team up with Quentin Dunbar, I would love to get Denzel Ward. I think he'll be a nice addition to our secondary. And he's one of the best young corners in football, and I do like what he brings to the table. And I really think with Greedy Williams already in Cleveland, I think that Denzel Ward can be used as a trade piece And I think that they want Trent Williams. I want Denzel Ward. I want a young corner who can be a cornerstone of my franchise for a very long time. So that's it on that. In safety, I said we'll keep all our safeties. I like our safety position a lot, actually, especially when Monte's actually healthy. So that is my State of Redskins special edition on how to fix this roster. I'm also going to call this Fix This Franchise. This is a series I'm starting. I'm picking 8 franchises. I'm going to talk about that in my update weekly scheduled video as well. But this will be my first episode of Fix This Franchise on our Washington Redskins, State of Redskins Special Edition, Fix This Franchise, Episode 1, Fixing the Washington Redskins. That's how I will fix this roster right now. In my opinion, this is how I will fix the roster. You can comment your thoughts down below. Please let me know how you guys will fix this roster. Also, view, rate, comment, subscribe. When you hit the subscribe button, there's a button on the right side. My post notifications bell. Go click that. You'll always get the Pro Tech Sports video once I upload. You guys keep watching this content. I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for sharing my videos. Whatever you guys do for me, I appreciate it. Yeah, you guys take it easy. Have a great one. Stay blessed. Put God first. Stay out the way. And